And now I'm going to give you a demonstration of how my knee is feeling today. No Advil, no ibuprofen, no pain pills, no nothing, just pure feeling good because I have a brand new patellar tendon attached to my kneecap. And guess what? Even my physical therapist now is a member of the premium channel. So this is dedicated to Jennifer. Jennifer, here I am, first day at Siesta Key. I'm gonna sprint for you. All right. Oh yeah. No problemo. None whatsoever. So to all of you premium channel subscribers who have in the past worried about my recovery, don't you worry one bit. And enjoy today's premium subscription video. You can hear it.
So you can hear the tremolo effect between the two?
And it bugs the hell out of me.
He was always such a
perfectionist.
Good perfectionist, yeah.
Yeah, but that's different from grit.
But when I first met you, you weren't. But you told me one day, you said, there's nothing I can't learn.
Right, that's what I believe.
You told me that there was nothing you couldn't learn.
Yeah, we gotta learn it.
So if singing is something I don't do well right now, I will do well in the future. I was like, no.
Yeah, I know. But you know, I believe more along the lines that you believed back then now. I believe you can learn to sing like I did.
You did, in front of my eyes.
But you can't learn to sing like, oh God, like
with all
like
the
Paul.
Okay, right, with all the emotion and all.
You can't learn to sing like who? Right. Amy Winehouse.
I love Amy.
You cannot learn to sing like Amy Winehouse. You can't learn to
sing like.
You cannot learn to sing like Muddy Waters.
You cannot. You have to have.
You can't learn to sing like Robert Plant.
You have to have all that pitching and stuff under control and under wraps, and then put in your emotion.
You can't learn to sing like Rick Bailey.
No, you can't.
You've got to have the pipes, and then you've got to have the feel. Ron Feldman used to tell me that was the thing that was wrong with my singing more than anything, was that I didn't have feel. And he was always trying to fix my feel.
You were on every note.
Well, I was scientifically tearing everything
that's
apart.
how you were.
Yeah. And so he would tell me, this is what's wrong with you. And I would quiz Ron, and I'd say, Ron says, I can make anybody sing better. He says, I can fix anybody's voice. Everybody needs help. And I said, how about Rick Bailey? Nah, Rick's perfect. Ron Feldman thought Rick did not have to go la 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 la. But Claude and I,
yeah. Actually, Jeff has grown into his voice, and you did really early because when I first met you, you had great character, great spirit, but not quite. Yeah, and you knew it.
Yeah,
and you would go in there in the studio and analyze it and all that. But since then, I noticed that you now sing in tune. How does that happen?
You know who? Well, some of it I fixed, but you know who really bugged the hell out of me one time, for being honest, was one of the greatest singers in Clutch, was Bosco.
Bosco.
I said to Bosco, this was early on when we were doing the Hard Luck Bears.
Right.
And I said, Bosco, do you think I'll ever be able to sing? And Bosco said, I think you'll be able to do some background harmonies someday. Lead characters are nothing, Bosco. Lead characters are nothing. And remember, he did Beach Bear back then. He was doing Beach Bear in the Wolfpack 5. He did Beach Bear. Oh, hey,
he's
baby.
all right. He's all right.
I'm sorry. I'm getting excited.
But no.
I had to do a lead character. I love you.
When you first started, maybe but that's Bosco saying you sing in tune. But your best thing was doing a character and doing this emotional thing, like that was your forte.
I was never going to be
singing
a
in tune and
singer.
all that. You're never going to be a great singer.
But that's why
to convey a feeling, which I got as we went along. I said, "Listen to Aaron, man." I think it was "I Will." I was like, Jesus, he's putting a lot of emotion into this.
Well,
and
you
that's-
did give me a compliment. You said, Aaron, you sound like Billy Bob McCartney.
Did I say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like he's really in tune with what makes that song cool. It's the raw honesty of the song, you know, and the pureness of Paul's voice.
It was the sweetness that I loved.
sweetness.
You know, it was the
Exactly.
sweetness.
That's what I loved about it. And I was like, I didn't think at the time that you would hear that.
But
Because
then-
I knew Jeff, some of those other guys didn't ever hear that.
Well,
the sweetness.
You know what? Do you remember what we used to say to each other when we'd sing for each other, we'd play a song for each other, or play a recording for each other? The ultimate compliment was goosebumps. I got goosebumps. Well, one time I know I caught Jeff saying it sarcastically. I played my recording of Puff the Magic Dragon. He came in, I said, Jeff, listen to Puff the Magic Dragon. And it was manufactured. There was nothing to get goosebumps about.
The voice was?
The track.
Okay.
But it was in tune.
It's in tune.
Because I
Okay.
made sure it was in tune.
Love that song.
But it wasn't emotional. There was no emotion in it, in my opinion. So Jeff, I played it for Jeff, because Jeff and I both, we were in tune challenged.
Yeah.
So Jeff listened to it and he goes, goosebumps. I said,
That was
I said,
nasty.
you are excused, sir.
That was wrong.
You shall be excused for the rest of the
That
day.
was nasty. As if he's got goosebumps. from
And do you
the
remember
body.
Jeff?
Fuck
Jeff
that.
was a fighter. Hey, come on with the words.
Oh,
I
I'm
gotta
sorry,
beat that
I'm
stuff
sorry,
out.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's now.
God,
I said it at 9 something.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's all right. But you remember Jeff?
I keep forgetting it's a kid.
He was a fighter.
Oh yeah.
He was a boxer. Jeff was an actual real live boxer.
Mhm.
And he could handle himself.
Yeah, he
Nobody could pick on Jeff
Oh.
because he's a big guy. He was skinny,
yeah.
but he had arms twice as long as my arms.
Mhm.
So if you're going to fight him, you better have some arms. Carrie does that all the time.
That's the other doll.
You
the
better
one-
have some arms. Well, but Jeff
Yeah, he was
played a
tough,
buffoon.
tough guy.
He played a nerd in your show on Clutch.
Oh yeah.
And there was some drunk guy,
Yeah.
a goofball. So some drunk guy in the audience thought he could go push Jeff around. Do you remember that night?
Yes.
A guy thought he could pick on Jeff.
Jeff Danger.
So he said, "Hey, Jeff, you're a goofball. I could beat your ass."
He kept. From what I remember, is Jeff handled him from the stage to shut him down, and the guy kept coming back.
Yeah.
And Aaron and Jeff warned him, you know,
Settle down.
settle down.
I
Settle
can
down.
take care of you.
And then the song came on, and Jeff just left the stage and went down there and talked to him. And the guy came back with more
Diplomat.
words.
Jeff was a diplomat.
very much a diplomat.
But he had the weapons. So he was like, the United States is a diplomatic
He had a
country,
long fuse.
but we have a great nuclear arsenal. So this guy ended up inviting Jeff to go outside and fight. And Jeff was like, okay, if that's what you want.
As I remember it, Jeff told him to go outside.
Oh, do you think Jeff said we can go
Yeah.
outside and settle this?
That's a southern gentleman's way of just walking up and saying, why don't you come outside and let's talk about it.
Oh.
That was like a call to arms right there.
Yeah, and if I remember the story correctly, there was exactly one punch thrown that connected, and Jeff came back in. He wasn't the guy on the ground.
Okay. Almost that. There were several punches that connected. The guy wouldn't give up, but there was nothing. The guy's costume, whatever he was wearing that night, was white, and it was completely covered with blood. And Jeff only had a few spackles of blood on him, so he was able to go back on stage. And we went, Jeff, did you go have a business conference with this guy outside? He goes, yeah. He was never one to jump on, showing how tough he was or anything. Never. But he was tough.
Yeah. Yeah, and his dad was tough, Blackie.
Blackie was super tough, and his brothers are very tough physically. Phil is more tough mentally, but the thing is, Jeff never pushed his weight around.
No.
I got in a fight with him one time, I think over a girl.
the only thing worth fighting for, right, guys?
Oh, it's stupid young men squabbling over girls. And I gave up. I said, go ahead.